Welcome to Graveyard. Thanks for coming in on such short notice. Have you met Nick Stokes?
Hey, night shift's been wild all week. We could use another live body.
Nick's one of our finest CSIs. I think you'll work well together. No time for a tour of the lab, though. There's a fresh crime scene waiting for you.
Let's use the mobile analysis unit.
Fine. Just be sure to fill it up afterwards. If you leave now, you should arrive at daybreak. Good luck out there.
Thanks. Okay, partner. Ready when you are. LVFD notified us as soon as they put out the fire. Our Vic's that former cabbie, current charcoal briquette. Look at that critter. That'll put a smile on Grissom's face. See if you can catch it, without harming it, of course. Smells like gasoline, but my nose is not a lab. We'll make sure. Good idea to photograph the crime scene. It helps to provide reference for us later on. It makes it easier to reconstruct how it went down. Looks like a flash fire to me, hot and quick. Fires like that don't happen without help. Uh-oh, looks like somebody snagged their clothes on this fence. Possibly the perp. Looks like skin. Let's get the lab's opinion. When we're done here, I'll get the cab towed to the garage. We'll do the interior there. Controlled environment. You'll want to drag the partial over a full print to make sure they match up. Hey, even in Vegas a guy can get lucky now and then. Our prints belong to this Edsel character. Not much of a record, petty larceny, vagrancy. Psych profile indicates antisocial tendencies, probably starting with his parents for naming him after a car. Last known address, Phoenix, Arizona. But somehow I don't think this turpentine can drifted into Vegas all on its lonesome. Okay, that's a wrap for the mobile lab. Tow truck's been called for the cab. Should arrive in a while. Meanwhile, let's take this buggy back to CSI.
Hey guys, any luck with your red plastic what's-it?
Our new fish here found a match to some artificial turf. But does this really look like artificial turf to you?
Well, it's brittle, badly faded. Life expectancy for artificial turf? 15 to 25 years. So this is way old. Newer turfs are UV protected.
So it's old, it's had hard use, and suffered exposure to UV. Theme park?
Miniature golf course, maybe?
Maybe. I'll get Brass to check out any old miniature golf courses that used red putting greens.
Red greens? That anything like blue whites?
I got a nagging memory of seeing that when I was a kid. Miniature golf with red grass? Worth checking out anyway. Match on the footprint, common athletic shoes.
Sure, I'll send a team right out. No, though if he'd lived a while, they'd likely have finished the job. These burns are consistent with an intense sudden fire, the kind that flares up fast and burns out the same way. Immediate cause of death? Asphyxiation. Vic inhaled toxic fumes, particulate matter, and vomit, the latter resulting from the toxic fume reaction. Essentially, he choked to death, aggravated by shock and abetted by the alcohol blood level over the legal limit for any driver, much less one behind the wheel of a cab. I'd say last night between 9 and 10 p.m. Can't notify the parents. They died 5 years ago, driving drunk. Late brother, cirrhosis of the liver. Lovely when a family has a shared interest. I have fingerprints for you, and DNA, of course. Running those fingerprints may strike gold, or anyway, DUIs. Yes, everything on that table is set aside for you. I've no need for it here. I have an unusual autopsy finding for you. The victim was a racist. These tattoos are all white supremacist symbols.
Be nice to know who this circled woman is. Baba had a little attitude towards her, it seems. So our cabbie does have a record, and it's a nasty one. He was a gay basher, literally. Assaulted patrons at 2 local gay bars. Oh, and here's a real surprise. DUIs. One more, and he would have lost his hack license. We've got traces of turpentine on the shirt. Pins down the accelerant used. Turpentine on both the can and the shirt. Links don't come much stronger.
Hey, what's up?
We've confirmed Ed is no longer at his Phoenix address, but the PD there has no lead on any subsequent address, much less a current one. But I think we know he was somewhere in Vegas last night. Still working on that. Shouldn't be much longer, though. I'll give it a shot. Check back later. With fingerprints at the crime scene and his record? Yes, indeed. I'll see your warrant and raise it an APB. Once you got enough evidence, I'll hit up a judge.
Other than the usual ID, empty, including folding green. No cash box. Maybe the cabbie was having an off night. Or maybe we have a robbery motive.
Yeah, if you can believe it. 2 using red artificial turf. One's been abandoned for a good long while. You can go ahead and check that one out for trespassers, and if you find anybody, come on back and I'll get you a search warrant.
What do you know? This is the first time I got the windmill hole-in-one.
Close, dude, but no cigar. They call me Ed Freeborn, as in born free, like the old song, free as the wind. Not trespassing, passing through. Yo, since when is Vegas a police state? Gendarmes in this town ought to know all about citizens having a bum run of luck.
Bum is right.
Whoa, that is eerie. But then they say everybody's got a doppelganger.
Well, let's go downtown for a little talk. Somebody who looks just like me has some questions for you.